I have something to tell you. Whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, this is happening in 2024. Donald Trump is going to be president in 2024. And that's a fact. Count on it, bet on it, watch it manifest. I don't deal with politics. I don't even like politics. I don't like any politician. Except probably Dr. Cornel West. Outside of that, we burn politician as Rasta, you understand? But guess what? The Simpsons predicted that Donald Trump would win the 2024 elections. They predicted it the first time, and they're predicting it a second time. They already predicted this one. So whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, he's winning. Because the Simpsons said so. Let's talk about it. Now, the Simpsons has successfully predicted a number of things in the past. One of the most interesting ones I find, however, is Donald Trump becoming president of the United States of America. Now, they predicted this in 2000, as far back, yes, as the year 2000. They predicted that Trump would have won in 2016. Can you believe that?
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
So there's an episode called Bart to the Future that came out in 2000 where Bart was this has-been musician, haggard, right, an old troublemaker who was unsuccessful, actually, in his career, right, and was depressed. Meanwhile, it showed you on the other end of the spectrum, his sister Lisa, who had become the chief executive of the United States, right? And they show her in the Oval Office, as she called it, the first straight female president. So in this episode, not only is Lisa the first straight female president, as she puts it, but she is occupying a seat that was vacated by Donald Trump. That's the person who left the Oval Office right before Lisa took this spot in this episode. And as I said, this came out in the year 2000. When did Donald Trump become president of the United States? 2016. That's crazy to me, right? We're not done. And they weren't done either. Because in another episode, they predicted what's going to happen in 2024. Yeah, the Simpsons predicted that Donald Trump would win the election again in 2024. And they did so in an episode in 2015. And in this episode, they show a futuristic time where Homer can be seen floating through the disheveled city, right? And he floats by a sign that says Trump 2024. Matter of fact, while Homer floats by the sign, you see it change from 2012 to 2028. So that's crazy. They're predicting that Donald Trump not only will win in 2024, but again in 2028. He'll continue. Let's see. It's left to be seen. But the fact that the Simpsons predicted this before and it happened, I'm betting all my money on the Simpsons prediction again for 2024 and again in 2028. It looks like Trump is going to win. It looks like Trump is going to win again. All right? Don't argue with me. I'm not a politician. I'm not in support of it. I'm not against it. It is what it is. I don't deal with politics like that. I don't deal with politics when I deal with politicians. See? But if I was to choose one, if I was to support one, which I kind of do support him, it would be this man right here.
No theory is kind to us that cheats us of seeing. And so the question is, can we really see what the suffering has been for indigenous people, black folk and others? So when I think about reparations, my fundamental question is, who is interested in a quest for the truth about the history of this country?
So that, my friends, is Cornel West, Dr. Cornel M.F.N. West. You know what I mean? Yeah. These are the type of leaders we support in this day and age. Ones that believe in unity and world peace and love and these things. One that speaks like He actually cares about people and not about politics. Anyways, back to the Simpsons and their predictions, because something into something. They know some stuff. Simpsons be knowing, yo. And I want to know, how is it that they know all of these things before they happen? This is some weird stuff. Some people allege that it might be some type of Freemason order that they're a part of, right? The creators of the Simpsons are a part of some type of Freemason secret society, blah blah blah, Illuminati, blah blah blah. And because of that, they have access to certain information. Who really knows? They would have to come and tell us that. But isn't that crazy though? Isn't it really insane that the Simpsons say stuff or show stuff? The show, the series presents these things, and then years later it happens, it unfolds. I don't need to go through all of the stuff they've predicted. The incident or the prediction of Donald Trump alone becoming the president again, and him becoming the president in the first place, that alone is like scary to me. It's like, yo, what do you guys know that nobody else knows? No other creator knows. No other cartoonist. Now, here's another hint. Here's another clue that the Simpsons might actually be right. Now, this news just came out a few hours ago, not that long, that Ron DeSantis, one of the presidential candidates, who is a Republican, Ron DeSantis, one of the presidential candidates who's a Republican, has suspended his campaign, suspended his presidential campaign so that he can support Donald Trump for president in 2024, this year.
Stops, more interviews, I would do it. But I can't ask our supporters to volunteer their time and donate their resources if we don't have a clear path to victory. Accordingly, I am today suspending my campaign. I'm proud to have delivered on 100% of my promises, and I will not stop now. It's clear to me that a majority of Republican primary voters want to give Donald Trump another chance. They watch his presidency get stymied by relentless resistance, and they see Democrats using lawfare this day to attack him. Well, I've had disagreements with Donald Trump, such as on the coronavirus pandemic and his elevation of Anthony Fauci. Trump is superior to the current incumbent, Joe Biden. That is clear.
Isn't that crazy though? Isn't that insane that he's saying that? And the Simpsons been told us that. Now here you have these months leading up to the actual election, and boom, Ron DeSantis is like, nah, it's cool. I'll fall back. I'll support Trump for this 2024 election. Yo, Simpsons. It's coming true. The predictions are starting to unfold right now. Know what I'm saying? Now, real quickly, our next two things that was mentioned in The Simpsons, not necessarily for 2024, but for the future, is World War III and colonizing Mars, right? In one of the episodes, they show you, as a matter of fact, in 1987, one of the earlier episodes, they allude to a future time when World War III is going to erupt. You can say that we're in World War III right now, or it has already begun in a sense, right? You have this second Cold War that people are alleging between the US and Russia, right? China. See? So there's a new Cold War, right? A new world war, so to speak. And the Simpsons were alluding to that from 1987. That's crazy.
Wake up, everybody! It's World War III! Quick, down to the fallout shelter.
Now it's crazy. There's a 2015 episode of The Simpsons called Friend with Benefits. In that episode, the government makes plans to colonize Mars, right? And they plan to colonize Mars at some point in the future. Now, what's creepy and what's uncanny is that Elon Musk came out a few years after that. And Elon Musk declared his plans of getting 1 million people onto Mars. He plans to colonize Mars. Now, the uncanny thing about it is the numbers, right? The date that Elon Musk says he plans to do it is 2050. And the date that the Simpsons predicted that man would colonize Mars, that date is 2051. Very close, right? Just a year off. It's around the same time, really and truly. Now, is it just a coincidence? I don't think so. That's too close. That's too... Man, do they have a crystal ball or something? In 2015, they were saying this, right? And then Elon Musk came out with the same intentions of colonizing Mars at the same time, or by the same time. That's crazy. The Simpsons also predict that AI will take over human intelligence. AI will take over the world. AI will replace the jobs of human beings in many facets of life, right? Another crazy thing to think about. So, The Simpsons has been saying some stuff. They've been predicting some stuff, and it's insane, right? One has to really scratch their head and think, how did they come up with that? What's the intelligence? Where are they getting their information from to create these episodes? It's uncanny. Anyways, that's why Donald Trump is winning in 2024, whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not. It is what it is. But the Simpsons said it, not me. Take it up with them. But yeah, look out for the next video. Like, subscribe, share. Tell me your thoughts though. What do you think about Donald Trump winning in 2024? What do you think about Ron DeSantis just suddenly saying that he will give up the candidacy for Donald Trump? What do you think about just the Simpsons being able to predict these things? What are they working? What type of information are they working with? Let me know. Zane, let's have a conversation about it. I mean, this is Fire Coronation. We have so much more to talk about in our next episodes. Can't wait. Bless.